So I just want to go over some really basic things here of how to animate things that are already in your PowerPoint. So once you're at the point where you've put all your content in there, and this could include some pictures or some text, you sometimes want to add some animations, and it's really easy to do. What you're going to do is up at the top here in your menu bar, you're going to click on Animations. And if it's not on already, click the button called Animation Pane up at the top. That animation pane will just give you an overview of everything that's happening in your presentation. And from here, I can just click on this very first thing that says words can be animated, and I choose how I want it to animate in. Now maybe I want it to fade in. It shows me a little preview. Or I could do a wipe in or a wheel, etc. So you choose what you want. I'm going to have it just fly in like that. Now right now it's coming from the bottom. Maybe I want to change that a little bit. So I can actually go over to here to my effect options, and I can choose where it's going to fly in from. Maybe I want it to come from the left. So after that one, well, let's use another one here. So with different effects, I also want that to fly in, once again, from the left. Now if you look over in your animation pane, you can see that there's now two things happening. And if I ever want to, I can just play this just to get a little preview of what it's going to look like. I can also animate pictures. Just click on that, and maybe I want this to fade in like that. And then I'll click on the second one, fade in. And then the last thing that says so can pictures, I'm going to have that, once again, fly in from the left. So now when I actually preview this, every time I click, I get my animations coming in one at a time, and I have a nice animation. Now, let's go to a second slide here. Sometimes you might have a bulleted list. Now technically this is all one item. I've got item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it's one thing. They're all attached together. So if I go and say, you know what, I want this to fly in again from the left, the problem is they all come in together. So what we have to do is we actually have to do a little bit of editing for this one. And all you have to do is go up to your animation pane, and you can see that it's animating what they're calling text box 3. And if I hit the little down arrow, I'm going to go to my effect options. And here I get a few different options here. Now I can also go into timing, and I can go into text animation. For this, I actually want to use text animation. And instead of grouping them all together as one, I'm going to change it to first level paragraphs. And when I do that, and I click OK, now they will come in separately. So now my whole presentation, I have my title, I have my animated items coming in, one at a time, and then I have my list coming in one at a time. In the next tutorial, I'll show you guys how you can actually make it all automatic so you don't have to use the keyboard or the mouse, but for now, that should get you going.